Alright, welcome back into the workshop. We are going to work on, I don't know what we're going to work on today, exactly how many on this video. We're going to give you, I don't know. If you like long videos with lots of different pieces of equipment, or you would rather have just a single video with each one individually, I don't know. We're going to go ahead. If this is too quick a fix, then we'll make it a couple of them maybe on this one. If it's not, then we'll go from there. This one here just says it throttle up. This is an Echo PAS 225. Says it starts, runs good, except for it doesn't idle up. So let's turn it on. Let's pump the timer 3. And we'll throw it up onto cold start. Let's see what he's talking about. Got plenty of fuel there. Looks good mix. Cut that back off. Half choke. Okay, it definitely is not cranking out all the way. Either we've got a carburetor problem, or I think I'm going to go right straight to the exhaust port, and let's make sure that it's just not able to exhaust that out the back side of it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this cover off. That'll expose up this, get to the muffler a little bit easier. And I'm going to check that screen. It is kind of black right there, so I think there's a good possibility that might be our issue. So let me take this off, see what we find on it. Okay, we've got just the 2 screws on this, and when you bring this thing up, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's not going to come all the way off without ease. Down in here, if you're looking, the little wire is clipped into that. That's your kill wire. Your kill wire's coming through there, so you have to undo the plug. And this just pulls back. I'm not going to worry about all that right now, because I'm really just after the exhaust anyway. So we'll throw this on its side. Let's just take this off and see what's in here. And here again, I didn't run it real long, so hopefully it's not so hot that I can't pull this. Definitely got some carbon buildup on the outside. I'm hoping that's all there is a dirty screen on the inside. But it's definitely, as you can see, raw coming off of it. That one was a snuggin'. Definitely blowing a lot of rich, very rich. I think it's just flooding itself out almost from this. The screen is not bad, but the amount of excess fuel in here is ridiculous. Holy smokes, yeah, she just rich. So we're gonna have to figure out what's going on. We'll wipe all that clean, get some of this excess off of it here. I don't know if that carburetor's a little bit messed up and just flooding it, or what's going on here. So we'll go ahead and clean this up, put that back together. It's definitely not a plug screen. Like I say, that's, I don't know, you can see that, very easily see through it. So it's not that, it's just flooding itself out. So let's see if we can figure out why it's doing that. Okay, so what I've done on this one here is there's on these carburetors, there's actually 2 adjustments on them. And I don't know, there's not a whole lot of places out there I've seen, and I'm by no means a Echo dealer, authorized repair station. Like I say, you do have to remember, this is the workshop handyman. I play around with things until I try to figure out what makes them tick. Inside the top of this, I don't know how well we can see that, down in here, there is a screw adjustment here. And if you look at this, there's another adjustment buried up underneath here. Both of those are just like a small flat screwdriver. And you can get these, and I have a whole kit full of screwdrivers here. They're, lined up on my shelf here so I can take care of all the different patterns of all the different ones, because Lord knows we wouldn't want to make anything just a uniform type of connector. Every one of them's got to have something a little bit different. Yeah, that's kind of the thing on these things. And I do like the Echo carburetors and all. They seem to work well. So anyways, I think in playing with this appears to be the low side. If you're looking at a normal carburetor, you have a low and a high jet. This one appears to be your low jet in here, and this happens to be your high jet. So in playing around with this, you take your low jet and you try to, it almost acts like somebody's been in here fooling with it. I adjusted the low jet so that when it idles nicely, and then you adjust your high jet so that you can get your output, and then you kind of tweak them back and forth until you get the optimal starting and the running on it. So I've played with those two, got my idle down. Let's go ahead and show how that one does. And your idle has to be checked. It's a nice good idle. The head's not spinning or anything. And then you go to high. And it comes back down to idle. So that looks like that's got that taken care of. I don't know if somebody fooled with this carburetor or what, but it was out so darn far. It took me a bit of messing around to get it there. So, but anyways, I think that's all that needed was a good carburetor adjustment. Hopefully that's got the fuel down to where it's not just pouring out the back end, which is what I think it was doing, just flooding itself out. So we've cut some of those back, got her running. We'll go ahead and call this one a repair. You just never know what you'll get into. We'll put the covers back on. It's got a nice clean air filter already on it. So we'll turn this one back over to the customer and let them have it back. It's adjusted the carburetor, and we'll go on to a different project. So thanks. Maybe that helped. At least explains these little Echo carburetors a little bit. And always remember that screen can be plugged up and give you almost the same results as what we had here. If it is plugged, it won't go up to that high idle. So check your screen, and from there try to adjust the carburetor. As long as it's not got a bunch of trash or something up into those jets, that should be all it takes. So anyways, thanks for watching. I think that works good for this one. We'll try another project here on the next video. Thanks again.